Spit it out.
You guys
I'll just say average at best. I'll just leave it there.
Oh, that's mean.
I'm going to say average at best. We got a lot of average women tonight. No offense. It's okay. It's okay to be average. Most people are average.
It's men's fault because I've had so many men tell me that I'm so perfect and so beautiful and that they want me so bad. So I guess it's really the men's fault.
I'm convinced you
You're
hate
right.
women.
Fuck the simps too. Fuck the simps.
Guys,
who
don't let him
gas
talk to
y'all
you
up.
like that. Don't let him talk to you like that.
No, I'm not average. I'm like when a 5 is telling somebody
Dead ass. When a 5
Yeah,
is
but
telling
also
a
like if you're a
10,
5, you shouldn't be talking at all.
I'm sorry.
When a 5 is speaking, the 5
Yeah.
is...
Yeah, that doesn't.
So it doesn't.
Yeah.
That doesn't really.
Well, that doesn't even
irrelevant.
compute. That doesn't even compute because, for example, I think somebody who who's fucking homeless could look at somebody who is trying to sell their shitty house for $20 million and the market says, no, that house is worth $500,000. And even though they're homeless, they could be like, that house is not worth $20 million. So in this case, regardless of my own level of looks, I don't see why I would need to be a 10, for example, to.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it's like I could care. I don't care because.
So if I was a
if
10,
it was somebody else, yes,
like if I was
it would
really
affect me more. I'd be like,
hot. If I was really
yeah.
hot.
I'd be like, because that's never happened.
Yeah.
But people that are like. That are more like you have rated me like that, and I think it's because I think it's insecurity and it's projection.
Insecurity, projection. It makes you feel
and dealing with
good
beautiful
to
women that
tell
don't give you a
beautiful women
chance.
they're average.
That's
like baby.
what I think it comes down to.
Exactly.
That's why you're single, Brian.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
why
you.
right
Can
there.
we all agree?
It's
And you
yeah.
also have internal hate for women. That's why you have this podcast.
No, there's not really.
You can't disagree
Not
that
really.
you have a tiny
If you
bit
had
of
an
like.
internal hate for
No,
women,
there's-
we wouldn't be here.
Well,
I mean, women
that's the
are.
whole
are
Bro,
point.
try
The
to
whole
find-
point is to have us here so he can argue with us because he doesn't like us. Agree with us.
He challenges our thinking.
No,
He's challenging, like, okay, if you're going to feel this way, present facts and evidence.
Well, not
That's what
really,
he's been
'cause
asking
out
throughout
here
the
telling
night.
us that we're average.
What have I said that would indicate I hate women?
Yeah, I don't think you hate women.
Yeah,
I
I
just
don't-
think you
I
have
don't
like
hate-
strong. You're
No,
strong.
I
You're strongly
don't hate-
opinionated, and
I am strongly opinionated.
yeah, and then
I don't
and
hate
you're
women.
and then you're super
I
like
think women are
anti-feminist,
great.
and then that's where
Yeah,
we
but you
can confuse
can
like.
just because you're anti-feminist
No,
doesn't mean you're anti-women.
No, I know. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. That's where people can like get confusion
Well, she was
about
making
hating
the
women.
claim. She was making some claim that whatever. But I am a bit confused here. I'm a bit confused. Like why? Look, I'm confused by this idea that my opinion is less valid.
No, it's not less valid. I just don't care for it. Like,
Oh, okay.
It just
Well,
for me, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't care. But it's like
Yeah.
to
Okay.
each their- like you have your opinion. I'm
and
just
also,
saying that I
beauty
don't
is
care.
in the eye
You don't
of
need
the
to
beholder.
care for my opinion, but you should at least attempt to contend with it with, perhaps a rebuttal or present some sort of counter narrative here. In this case, do you think that these two women are accurate in their self-assessment?
Yes.
So, okay, just to be clear, you rated yourself an 8.5.
Yeah.
She rated herself a 10. Would you say she are more attractive than you?
Yes.
Both of them?
Yes.
More attractive than you?
Yes.
Okay. Are they more attractive than your friend here who also gave herself an 8.5?
I think they're equal to her.
They're equal to her.
I would grade her a 10.
Okay, well,
So I would agree
sure,
that they're all
I
the same.
suppose that makes sense. My issue here is throughout the course of this night, we've heard women say they want a guy who's 6'2", they want a guy who makes 10 to 20 million a year, you want a guy who makes $1 million a year. What I'm seeing is a lot of I want, and you think you deserve that thing, perhaps because you have a self-assessment of yourself that's incorrect.
Or it's because this is what I've dealt. I've only dated tall
Yeah,
men,
for
so this
real.
is what I
like,
like.
this is
What's
what we're
the
used
problem
to.
with
Why
that?
would we lower our
Why would I
standards
go with
if this
somebody
is what
shorter
we're
when
used
I've
to?
only experienced tall men and I know this is what I like?
Sure, I mean, I don't take
I don't think that's
the
the problem
tall
with
guy
that.
thing.
Yeah, that's
isn't my primary gripe. My primary gripe is the I want a guy who makes 10 million.
I think a man. I think when I was saying that, I want somebody ambitious, just as ambitious as I am, because I want to have 10 million. I want that to be and I know I will. So
Yeah,
I
but
want
what if-
somebody to be on the same page as me.
what
That's
if
all I
you-
was trying to say.
What if you don't make that money and the guy who's just as ambitious as you doesn't make all that money? Like, you do realize there's winners and losers. Not everybody's
Exactly, and I'm a winner.
That's not how it works.
It is. No, it is.
You get to calculate if I'm a winner? Yeah.
What I'm saying,
Yeah.
when I'm saying winners and
Okay.
losers, so your goal is make $10 million a year. So I'm not calling
My
you.
goal is
hold on,
no,
hold on,
it's
hold
my
on.
net worth.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. It's still really unlikely.
Okay.
I'm not saying you're generally. I'm not like using it as just a generic insult. You're a loser. When I'm saying winners and losers, I'm talking about if your goal is I want to be a superstar music artist. I want to make X amount of money per year. This is what I want my net worth to be at 40.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be winners and losers in that desire.
Yeah.
In this case, don't think you're going to be a winner. Maybe I'm a
why?
party pooper. Maybe I'm a
You
buzzkill.
definitely are, but it's fine.
Yeah,
That
for
doesn't
real,
determine
like-
my
But I would say
reality.
this.
You don't even
I would
know
say
us.
this to almost anybody. I would say this to anybody, almost anybody.
Yeah, that's why I just have to prove you wrong, and then I'll be back,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna be like,
Like,
sorry, Marsha.
For real.
like most people, you know, you look at certain people, like even, and you'll pass up on actual winners, right? Like there are some like people who are really successful that I would have pointed to and said, no way, there's no way they're going to make 20 mil, right? But it is a fair position to be like, yeah, like 99% of people.
Yeah.